We're always on our way to becoming the next version of ourselves. Liminal is an exploration into the process of identity making, the mechanisms and movements involved in changing one's mind. Music has this ability to allow us to slow down moments and really look at each gradient as the thing progresses. Each song on this record represents one of those moments where you're in between states, where you're in between different versions of yourself, different ideas that you're playing with, different transitional concepts. And the music is allowing us to slow those down, to really experience the depth of what happens when we change our mind. We start with andetag, which is the Swedish word for breath. Ande means spirit, tag means take. So to take a breath in Swedish is to take the spirit. And I like it as a metaphor for bringing in the spirit you need to do the thing that you know needs to be done. Next, there's transition state, which is a chemical reaction where the thing is not what it was, not what it's about to be. There's always a point of high energy where we know we have to take some sort of action, but that transitional state can be very comforting to hang out in, maybe longer than we should. Not said, not heard is the plunge. It's the moment where we know something is very wrong and we try to hyper-normalize it. We try to live within an unlivable situation, and it causes our humanity to become brittle and rigid. Capacity is obvious, right? We reach capacity. And it alternates between these peaceful states of feigned ignorance and explosions, where we're continuing to try to live within a situation by ignoring it. Yesterday's Promise is about two perspectives that are trying to meet, but can't find a way to do so. It's represented by one musical line that can be felt in a lot of different ways as a metaphor for the ways that we have to put sides of ourselves aside when confronting uncomfortable truths. 1 year, 10 months, and 3 days for Ahmad Arbery. Mourning for Two is based on the call of a mourning dove. Mourning is a part of decision making. When we make a decision, we automatically have to mourn the things that we leave behind. We end with stepping away, which is the act of untangling, the act of letting go of the things that need to be left behind and no longer defining yourself by the mirror that you are being presented with. Stepping away means stepping into the next version of yourself, but also acknowledging the things that you are leaving behind. I think that in liminal states, we actually become the most solid. It's in these moments where we make decisions, both conscious and unconscious, that shape who we become and that shape what we do next. How do we expand our sense of ourselves, blur the lines between what's felt and what's known, without leaving ourselves behind in the process? That is what we're exploring on this album, the liminal space of holding while releasing.